Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 49 of my Island Living Let's Play Saving Sulani. And if you are returning, welcome back. And it's just a Friday night, and poor Solomon came home from school mortified, and he was also filthy. So I have him going off to do a bit of jogging. I try to get him to take time off work, but for some reason, I keep going on the wrong thing. When I go in here, he can quit his job, he can find a job, and he can get odd jobs, but taking a vacation day is not an option. So I guess he's just going to be late, I suppose. And Dominick is playful from school. He came home with some moodlet that has gone, I can't remember. He might have been tense on the edge of a breakout, but I had him go jog and he seems to be okay now. And let's see where he is on his athletic aspiration. He needs to do some exercising. I think I was purposely trying to keep it off there to see whether it completed without being on it. So we are going to have him actually go do some more jogging to clear his mind, just to see how it does. And I have Sarah over here playing on the playground equipment. There she is up there because she needed to play on it while she was playful. And we don't really have room for this type of, big thing on our lot. So I took them over to the park. There was a few reasons I brought them. Of course, this is my edited version of, let me just pause because I see he is no longer... So he doesn't need to jog to clear his mind anymore. I'm sure this is not going to help his responsibility, but he can do some homework or anything to get that responsibility up. There's many things he can do. Anyways, I brought them over here because I wanted the two teens to jog to clear their mind, and the alternative is they would have had to swim across to be able to jog because there's not enough land on their island for them to do that interaction. No, thank you. And I also knew that I needed to get her on a jungle gym so she could play while she was playful. So she could play on it while playful and get that part of her aspiration. So I only let him have like half a shower. That's why he's still a little bit dirty. He also came home needing some fun. Like, his needs are not very good, I have to say. But we can look after them when he gets home from his work, what little bit that he's doing. And of course, the jogging was a little bit of fun because I have them with the gym rat trait. So let's see. What are you doing? Chatting. Well, why don't we go to Piper? And why don't we... She actually needs to have a shower. I don't think I want to do this because she needs to shower. I was going to have her or go in for a swim. Anything. She just needs to get her hydration up. I see it going down. So I'm going to have her go swim around for a little bit before we do anything else. I was going to see about trying one of those mermaid interactions because I think it maybe makes, it just gives them different moodlets, and I was going to try one of them. And just so that, we're getting to the end of this Let's Play, but I thought it would be nice to try and see a few of the mermaid interactions and hopefully in this part. And what I was going to do, finally Solomon is off to work, is I know I said about doing Winterfest, but I think what I'm going to do, because it's still a while away until Winterfest, but I think what I'm going to do is in the next part, we're going to sort of examine university from a team perspective and have Solomon maybe go check out the campus, maybe Solomon and Dominick go check out the campus. And because as I'm recording this, I do not have Discover University yet, even though when this comes out, it will be out already, but I'll just be getting it. So I will try, if everything works out, to make that be in Sunday's part. Otherwise, I'll just put something else up and I'll have that come out next week. And then we'll maybe see Solomon going to university on his own and see how that goes. And then when it's Winterfest, we'll just have a special one-off celebration of Winterfest that will have a revisit of this Let's Play with the family, so we can see Winterfest in Sulani. But it, like I said, it's a while, and I figure I'd rather do something like go to university with Solomon in the meantime while we're waiting for it. So he has done his jogging. He's a little bit hungry, and all his character values are fine. Because what I thought we might do, depending on how it goes, is I'll take Dominick Now I'll take Solomon to university, and he'll go into university housing and we'll see how that goes. And he'll maybe do a semester there or something like that. And then I'll age up Dominick and have him join him, but they'll go to different universities, so at that point they'll need to live in off-campus housing, and since they obviously can't live together if they're going to 2 different universities. But I thought we would like take a little look at the university housing for like 1 semester or 2, depending on how long it takes to do 1 semester, but we'll sort of play that by ear. So he's playful. Let's see. Has she gotten her needs, her water, her hydration is fully up. So she doesn't need to swim anymore. She can go here. She can go here. And Jay, you're just standing around. Everybody's just kind of standing around. I don't really want to take them home until Solomon is home from his work. We don't want to mess things up even more than they already are. So we're going to clubs. We're going to rally the troops and hit play. And then I'm going to look here. And I thought I saw something that friendly, but to do with fishing. But I don't remember exactly which. It may just, discuss secret local fishing spots. That's what I thought I saw. That's interesting. I don't know that I've noticed that particular one before. So we'll see. And probably it's been there, and I've probably even had them do it, and just it didn't make an impression on me as much as it is this time. Do we get anything from that? What's the pop-up? Oh yeah, probably I've seen that. I've seen that answer. Oh, Tetra, that's nothing special. Anyways, so now, since she is all done with the respect to her hydration, we are going to, while we're still here, not accused of littering. Oh, we had to do start another global policy. So I started one for fish. So I think because it seems like they keep having you do it. So I'm going to have to like repeal one just so that you can keep doing them. Because some of them I absolutely would not want to have at all. And Piper got a promotion. So she had to choose her branch. And I had her choose the same branch as Jana because I was thinking at some point maybe Jana doesn't want to do this anymore. But she's still doing it right now. Because I had heard there were issues with the mermaids with the other branch and some of the tasks that they have to do. And even though in some ways I would think the other branch would suit Piper better just because of her background. But I just had her go the one because I just didn't want to have to deal with that. Probably should have had her go the way that made more sense, but now she's gone the way she has. She can't really switch, unfortunately. So I want her to come over here, and that accuse of littering made me think about it. Maybe we'll try it one more time. Well, I don't want to accuse him of littering. I need to try accusing someone else of littering and see if we still get hit. Like if that was a one-off, that shouldn't have happened and it's not going to happen again. Or if it like happens again. And it's not like they don't have lots of money, so it's not a big deal. So, no, we don't want to accuse someone in our, because if we accuse a family member of littering, then it makes sense that we get the fine. So we're going to do a cheerful introduction to this person. And I had her doing some writing because you do need writing for that branch. They do some writing. So where is she? Oh, she needs to meet someone. Let's see if this is a new location. Maybe this will count if we haven't already done the introduction. But if it is the right, so we're going to do a heartfelt compliment. Oh, it did. Great. So she needs to make a BFF, and she needs to, maybe she can be BFFs with, who else needs to make a BFF? Sarah needs to make a BFF. Are you BFF material? No, you gotta become BFFs. So maybe it looks like you're chatting with someone. Well, we're not quite there yet. Oh, actually, you do have enough points, but you need a BFF first. You need traits and incredibly friendly. We'll get that, making sure I'm getting the right one. And then we may as well get observant because that is one that I really like to know people's traits or Sims traits when we meet them, or even Sim cats, anybody's traits. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to have to work on becoming best friends with our aunt. So we can't take a photo with, I guess you can't. So that might not work. So we're going to ask for typing tips and talk about school. Let her come over here and stop talking. Oh, she is right here. Okay, well, that's good. I was going to do the thing with Piper, but then I realized I should probably do this instead. So I'm going to stick her over onto her social aspiration. Not that she needs to be on it. It'll count anyways. As long as you have a BFF, it counts. It doesn't need to be on the things. Let's see. Does she have a camera in her inventory? I don't see any cameras. Oh, she got another call. Well, no one's following up on these calls. I would have said yes, because I said yes the last time. She wants to, yeah, she can't take a photo with, but we're going to take a photo of and see if that also helps with building the relationship. So there's where the relationship is now. Not high enough to be BFF. Still good, but not high enough. Yeah, he's home and he's not responsible anymore. Well, since he's here, we're going to bring him here. Since he's home from work, he's not here, but he's home from work. We're going to bring him here, and he needs some fun. I was going to have him do his homework, but we can't do that. He needs, and I have computers here because this is the Admiral Wreckage lot on Mua Pel'am, which is normally a residential lot, and I've converted it to a park essentially, but it's a parks come library homework area because there's some library bookshelves here, so you can read skill books from that. You don't actually need to, you just need to have one on the lot. It doesn't even need to be accessible, but it turns any bookcase into a bookshelf that you can use. And then I have computers there, and obviously the kitchen was already there. It was previously a residential lot donated to the island, and to be converted to a park for everybody to gather around. And obviously it was a wreckage at one point too. So, which it got connected to the grid when they connected their house to the grid. Essentially, it connected the island to the grid. That's my story. She doesn't actually have a proper camera. She needs to get one. Well, she'll win one. She'll earn one if she gets, I think it's the top of the career. Oh, look, and that did help us become better friends. So let's try taking another picture again. Oh, wrong sim. How? Oh, can we become BFFs now? No, I'm going to accuse her of littering. I do want to, that is on my list to do, but not for a family member, for a non-family member, because I want to see if we get charged that 500 again, or if that was just like a weird one-off that isn't going to happen again. Become BFFs. She needs a BFF, and so does Sarah. So you guys should become BFFs with each other. She's so muscular because she completed the athletic aspiration, as has Jay. But I think what happened with Jay is when I was creating him, I usually will go and look at what they look like at their max fitness, and then I'll slim them down a little bit, and then I'll take their muscle, like I'll do the slider down so that they're not. So there they are, they're becoming, but I don't think I did that with her. So she just is, but she is active, so she just keeps going and working out anyways. On there, she's doing that crazy eek thing. So she now needs to become friends with adults and children, and she wasn't an adult anyway. So let's see if we can find, while we're here, let's see if he's a teen. He's actually do you know him? Well, you may as well go do a friendly introduction. He is your uncle. He's your uncle who needs to be aged up to. Friendly introduction. And because he should be like older, but now he's a teen. I need to age him up. So, because I don't have aging on for any other households. Well, maybe we'll worry about that another time. Let's actually take them home, and we will try and interact and see at least one more of Piper's new, not new, but Piper's abilities as a mermaid. So I'll be back when they get there. So we are now home, and be good if Jay was focused. So let's see if Piper can do a mermaid interaction. Oh, I never did that accuse of littering. Oh, we'll have to invite someone over or something. That would have been good to do while we're out, but I was really focused on this. So mermaid's kiss. I don't think we want to do that. I think we need to invite someone else over for that. We're going to do this Aegean question. I think that maybe makes someone focus, so we'll see. We're just going to randomly try this. That work? Did that do anything with them? Oh, okay. We'll, no, I don't want to lower conflict resolution. Well, we'll do this. And then he can go. He has to, did he get his fun maxed? No, he did not. His needs are not very good. So I didn't see anything special with that. Fresh air, camaraderie, and feeling good. He has had no impact. So maybe it doesn't always work, perhaps. So didn't really work. So we're going to rally the troops because he needs that. And then you're going to come over here and take a shower. And you kind of need to take a shower. So you should go do that. And I didn't mean for him to be. I think I was trying to put him back onto the painter extraordinaire aspiration and swapped him over to master actor instead. We'll leave him there. Well, we're not leaving there. We're going to just go on to something altogether different. Right. I want to go on the location. That's what I was trying to do with him. He may as well. I see them beachcombing. It made me think, and you may see we have a rocket ship separate from the rest of the lot. But that's because of both Solomon and Jay, and that's actually why Solomon is dirty, because both of them were working on this rocket ship, and they both need to launch or upgrade a rocket 5 times, and they had to own a rocket ship. So I usually will put them in the basement so they're hidden, because I usually don't like having them on display, but I figured they can do their aspiration, they can get up here, and then I can put the whole thing into their family inventory and save the room, which of course won't be saved with the stilts and the stairs, unfortunately, to my library, and they can always place it again. So when I do finish this house, I will check it over and stuff and put it on the gallery, probably after the Winterfest special, and but I'll make sure that this is not included with the lot. It makes it a little bit awkward to play because the camera tries to bounce up to that higher level. But I figured since we couldn't put it in the basement, we were going to stick it up high and out of the way. That's what we did. So she needs to become friends. And like I said, the whole reason I came home was because I wanted to check that out, but it didn't work. So why don't you go and write? Why don't you write a book? Did he not? He must have gotten angry or something. He got angry because a seagull snatched it. I think we actually need to go leave again, because I would like to try that accuse of littering in this part and see whether we get the charge or if someone else gets the charge. So this time I think we're going to head over to the gym and see that's where we had the bad luck last time. So maybe we should go back to the park, because maybe we'll have more luck with the park than the other location. And then maybe she can possibly meet some adults. I don't think there'll be kids there because of the time of day. I noticed that there aren't kids in the late anymore, which makes sense. So we're gonna head over there, and since we were not successful with what I wanted him to get focused, and then he was going to, be building, which he is building, but I wanted him to be focused. I don't know that that's needed. I just thought it made sense. So since that didn't happen, we're just going to head back to the park. Oh, he's still angry. Now, who had the pop-up? Oh, see, he still needs some fun. We need to get his responsibility and his empathy up before we age him up. But come back here and play your game. would have thought those were reasonable computers, but maybe they weren't that good. Oh, and look, here's someone that Sarah can introduce herself to. Friendly introduction. There you go. And Piper, why don't you already know her. So we're going to spread conservation awareness. And how are you doing? You kind of need some fun. Is it fun to go? Is this... I'll just do what you want. So she's cat, lover, family-oriented, and a genius. So she actually has nice traits. And Sarah has a good reputation. And she should have... She's become friends with one of her 2 adults she needs. Okay, do you know her? No. Why don't we do a cheerful introduction? And then why don't you give the cat some attention? Get to know. And give a hug. And I was going to give a treat. But it disappeared. I always feel mean accusing of littering, but we're doing this because we want to find out whether or not we get the fine again. So we didn't actually become very good friends. Oh, we work with her. She's not someone to accuse. She's not going to be littering. Why would she litter? Ask about career, though we already know what her career is. Because we're co-workers. So we know her career. So she's leaving. So she's not someone I want to accuse anyways. Is there anyone here that we can accuse? Oh, he's a teen. So that doesn't really help for our Sarah. Sarah can't that won't help her befriend a child or adult. Because teens just don't fit into that category. So let's introduce ourselves to, or not. Okay, I'm going to try and find someone that we can do this accusing, and I'll be back as soon as we're in a position to do that. Okay, so he is a goofball and a bro. We finally became, introduced ourselves to him and are friends with him too. So we are going to accuse of littering. We're gonna see whether we get the fine or if anything happens. Whenever you choose to do it. You guys are too busy just generally to... Oh, there we go. There's our accusation. It took a hit to our liking. And, well, looks like we didn't. So we're going to enthuse about conservation and do a heartfelt compliment now that he's learned. So we didn't get hit that time. So that's, I don't know really, the nut 10 simoleons was something else. So, but I don't know. So we'll brighten day. So it looks like maybe it doesn't always happen, but the one time it did definitely happen. So it still seems to be a bit hit or miss, and I'd probably have to play around with it a little bit more to see if it happens again. But that is going to be it for this part. If I'm able, I'll be back on Sunday with this family, and we're going to take Solomon and possibly Dominick, maybe the whole family, off to the campus to check it out, because Solomon's getting to the point where he's ready to go to university. So we're going to check it out as teens. Obviously, then we'd have to age him up, and we'd do that all in the next part, which will be Sunday if I can. And if it doesn't work out, it'll be next Friday that I'll be back with this family for that, which will, as I said, be the real final part. But we'll have a little special bonus part of Harvest Fest in Sulani when it comes up, which will probably be close to the time of Christmas in real life. So, which will be a little bit more fun and fitting anyways. So that's going to be it for this part. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much!